Hi, I'm Jamie and I'm here at the Brewers Training Centre with Chris, and we're going to take you through everything you need to know about painting a front door. Important job. It's the first thing people see when they come to your house, Chris.
That's right. When you get it right, it'll transform the way the front of the building looks.
Great. As you can see, it's a wooden door that we've got here. So if you're thinking about painting a metal, UPVC or compound door, then you'll need to follow different steps, so don't do this. You can also see that we've removed all of the door furniture. You can paint around it if you absolutely have to, but it's much easier if you can take it all off. So Chris, what's next?
The first thing to do is to take off any grease and accumulated dirt using sugar soap, followed by a fungicidal wash to remove any algae or fungus that might be on there.
Great. And don't be tempted to use washing up liquid, because that will leave a film on the surface of the paint. And so now it's time to sand the door. But before that, you want to remove any paint blisters or flakes with a flat scraper. If the door's in good condition, then you can use a fine grade paper for sanding. If it's seen better days, then a medium sanding first, followed by a fine grade, and that will give a keyed surface to the wood, which will mean the paint and the filler can adhere to it better, and that will give you better results.
I've sanded this door by hand, but you can of course use an electric sander. And to allow the paint to dry properly, this job is always best done in warmer weather.
A dust mask and goggles, of course, don't forget. And Chris, what if the door does need filling?
If they're small cracks and blemishes, we'd use a wood or multi-purpose filler. Let it dry and sand it flat. For larger areas or rotten wood, we'd use a two-part filler, let it cure and then rub it down. Clean off all the dust with a tack rag, spot prime, and you're ready to paint.
Use meths or a paint prep cleaner to degrease the door, ready for painting, and mask up any furniture that couldn't be removed.
And through the magic of television, here's one I prepared earlier.
Great, fantastic. Now painting. Your paint system will depend on the top coat that you choose. Generally, you'll use an oil-based exterior wood primer and undercoat for an oil-based top coat, and a water-based primer and undercoat for a water-based top coat. Now it's worth checking the manufacturer's label to see if there's a primer and undercoat recommended for use in particular. So generally, Chris, as a rule of thumb, 3 coats.
Yep, primer, undercoat and gloss. You'll probably need more than one of each. Ideally, for external purposes, 2 top coat glosses.
So off we go then. Prime any remaining bare wood with exterior wood primer and let it dry. Then it's the undercoat. Not all top coats need one, but we're showing you anyway because we just love painting. And if you are applying an undercoat, then it's worth sanding the door between coats, but not too much. You don't want to take off what you've just painted on. And this is Chris's favourite part, the top coat. You want to apply your paint using even strokes, painting any panels first. And don't overload your brush either, because that can cause drips and brush marks. Take your time. If you're applying a water-based top coat, then a 2-inch synthetic brush will do the job. If it's oil-based paint, then use a natural bristle. If the door's completely flat, you can use a mini gloss roller. Let the door dry completely before you shut it. Sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised. Then treat yourself to some brand new door furniture and you're in business. What do you think, Chris?
Yep, that looks good.
For any more information or tips, just drop into your local brewer's store. See you soon.